What's up, guys? My name is Steven. I'm a barber here in Fairfield, California, and I just wanted to make this video to show you guys how to do a bald fade with a number 5 on top. And I also wanted to explain that I use a lot of detachables in my system of fading, and I know not many beginners use detachables, so I'm going to try to do a good job of also explaining these steps with captions too on how to do the exact same steps with normal guards. That way you guys can do the same system, and hopefully you guys learn something new from this video and pick up any tips or tricks that I might do. And yeah, if you guys like the video, just please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys soon. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So when debulking the top, my biggest tip is just to cut in different angles, and also just make sure that the hair really is feeding into the teeth of the guard and the clipper. You know, you want to make sure you get the hair as even as possible, because you don't want to go back to this step later in the haircut. So here I'm using my 5/0 blade. So this is equivalent to like any trimmer, and I'm just showing you guys here that I'm not doing any hooks in this haircut. So I'm gonna start the bald guideline at the top of like where his arch would be. Yeah, and I just dip it down like very like low key when I get to the back. So here I use my shaver, and this technique right here is a very safe way to ensure that you don't go too high with the shaver. If you have troubles with taking that line out, I suggest you do this, because you know, it really makes it obvious in the end where you use the shaver. And once I take down that bulk at the bottom, I can see where I need to pass the shaver again. And you know, using this technique, you avoid going too high with the shaver and making it hard to take that line out. So here I'm using my 1 blade. Like I put in the caption, it's equivalent to an open blade on a clipper. And if you guys don't know how high to make this next guideline, that's a tip I like to use too with
using my knuckle, it's kind of like about an inch. So, you know, if you don't know how high to go, just use your knuckle, and you know, go up like you see me doing. And yeah, I like using these detachables just because it makes it like quicker to get the hair even, I guess. But just using an open lever on a clipper will give you the same result. So here, to take that bottom guideline out, I just bring out my Oster speed lines, and first I use the lever at the closed position, which, if you don't know what closed and open means, closed is the closest setting on the clipper for it to cut the shortest, and then open it will cut a little longer. So I start closed, and I go up just a little bit, and then I open up the clipper and go up a little bit more until eventually that line is faded out. So here I'm using my 2 blade. This is gonna be the longest blade I use, and it's also, like I put in the caption, it's equivalent to the 1.5 guard. And yeah, with this I just flick out a lot. I kind of keep the blade like flush to the skin, and go with the shape of the head, and it makes it a lot easier when I clip over comb. So here I'm gonna blend down. I have my 1.5 blade, and with this, also try to keep it flush to the skin, and try to flick out. That way you don't create like a harsh guideline, and you blend into that too smoothly. same thing with the 1A blade. You want to blend it into the 1.5 as much as possible. And this isn't going to necessarily take out the bottom, the guideline that we did, but it definitely softens it up a lot and just gets it ready just to detail with the regular guards. So this is another technique I like to do here. I like to clip over comb the front hairs. It makes it easier to line up later on because there's not too many hairs hanging over the lineup. And with this, you just want to make sure you keep the comb flat and in like kind of like in a square shape. And also try to take off small portions at a time, because you don't want to take off more than you wanted to. So make sure you be patient with it, and like you see me doing here, just keep it flat and taking off like, you know, small portions at a time. So here I'm just doing detail work. I mainly use my half guard and my 1 guard to detail. I'm just coming back, and any lines that I didn't take out, just opening and closing my clipper, and yeah, taking them out. So here, this is optional, but my client likes it, and I have a few clients that do. So if you have a client that wants this done, you can spray a little bit of semi-permanent enhancement. It still like lasts after you shower, and it just makes the front line up like darker, as you can see here. And yeah, you know, you can pick and choose which of your customers this will look good on, because it doesn't look good on everybody, but when it does, I mean, it makes the haircut stand out that much more. So now that I'm done with the haircut, I just debulked the very bottom, and as you guys can see, this is what I was talking about in the beginning. You can see the darker shade of where I didn't pass the shaver. So now it just makes it easier to just pass the shaver real quick, and you avoid going too high. And yeah, using this technique, I mean, you can finish a haircut like this in 30 minutes. That's why I like using my detachables and this system of fading, because now it's like muscle memory, and I can knock haircuts out pretty quick. So yeah, that's the haircut, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys soon.